Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Evolutions, and today we have a banger. Bleach is finally back. The 1,000-year blood war is finally up. The wait is over. I watched the episode. It was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. I highly recommend you guys watch this. I myself read the manga, so I'm already caught up on what's going on in Bleach. But just seeing this animated is going to be such a treat as a reader, because you go from reading it to black and white and to no animations at all, just pictures, to now officially animated, colored, details, sound effects. Honestly, very excited for the other episodes that are going to follow. But today we're just going to go over and review and talk a little bit about what happened, or what I liked, what I disliked, things like that. So I really did like the music in the beginning. I like the introduction to Karakura Town. I think they did a really good job. Like, we all knew what was bound to happen. We all knew what was gonna happen. They kind of kept it funny, kind of lighthearted in the beginning with Shino and Yuki kind of bickering at each other, just, you know, being funny and just silly. We all knew what was gonna happen towards the end of that. It kind of built some excitement or some feel-good moments before, you know, the inevitable happened. I enjoyed how Karakura Town looks. I think it looks really nice. I think production did a really good job at kind of having a lot of B-roll on the town. The music kind of went well with the environment as well. I have no real complaints on like the visual of the town. I think it was solid, if I'm being 100% honest with you. And then finally we get the introduction of Ichigo, Uryu, Chad, and Orihime. Honestly, that was so epic when she healed both the kids, and then Chad with that punch, the Diablo punch. That shit was fucking epic. And the Uryu getting right, you know, skating all over the floor, shooting his arrows and hitting him with that volley of arrows was fucking sick. And then last but not least, my boy Ichigo, you know, he had to do his thing. He pulled out the Bankai. That shit gave me goosebumps, bro. The voice actor, when he says Bankai and how he breaks it down is like Bankai, that shit's fucking epic, bro. I dead got fucking goosebumps, bro. So fucking sick. The animation is amazing. The details are so amazing. I love how the characters look and how their hair flows. I just like the art style and the colors. The colors are very vibrant in my opinion. I really like it. I'm excited for the episodes to keep coming out. I'm going to be watching them weekly or whatever. If it's bi-weekly, I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, I don't know. I'm assuming weekly. I hope it's weekly. I honestly can't wait, man. This looks so good, and honestly, after waiting this long, it's just so rewarding for the viewers that stuck around since the beginning. And, you know, I had to go through the whole cancellation of Bleach to finally now getting an anime. You know, I got into the manga, I would say, like a few months ago, and finally caught up to it. So I do like it, but I'm obviously not as invested as like a long-time viewer. But that doesn't mean I can't have an opinion or like the show. I really like the show. I really like the manga. I think it's really good. It's actually one of my top 5 manga reads of all time. Really solid. I love the story. It's very poetic. I think Kubo does a good job at, you know, making you ask a lot of questions throughout whatever's going on. And he has a lot of details and a lot of poetry in the dialogue. And I think that's really solid, especially for like a more mature audience. Like, you kind of pick up on things, or you kind of see that things are relatable. So I really always like that, especially reading. You know, this show isn't really emotional in terms of like you're gonna cry or be sad. It's just more so like, damn, like you feel that emotion in terms of like, you know, conflict or anger or, you know, whatever it may be. It's just very deep in that aspect. You know, it's not gonna like make you sad or whatever. Like, it can, but what I'm trying to get at is just like you really feel for these characters, and like you kind of get a deeper, intimate connection with these characters because of Kubo. Like, he's just so good at creating the dialogue and just writing this narrative on all these emotions with all these characters. Mind you, there's so many characters that have a lot of deep lore to them that it's just like, you really just got to clap it up for my boy Kubo. Did a really good job. So happy that the anime is back. I'm happy for the long-time viewers. You know, they finally get their anime back, and it's good. The community's alive. They're up and running, and yeah, just positive vibes, good vibes, all of that. Like I said earlier, I honestly thought this episode was a 10 out of 10. Ending it with Yuhabaka in the back. You know, he's on his throne, and then he says like, "Oh, what's the report for the beginning of peace," or whatever it is. I don't remember 100%. But solid episode. I'm also really curious, what do you guys think? Are you guys long-time viewers? Did you guys just pick it up, or are you guys just picking it up now because it's back? I would be really excited to see a lot of people that never watched it to finally get into it because it's finally back, or just people that only watched it and didn't really read it. This is a really good time for them to come back, obviously, because it's continuing. So a lot of people are getting benefited off of this, which is obvious and really good. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.